Well, I was talking to the two of them for quite some time, and at first I was actually talking to Xian Wu, Infiltration.
Right.
So the thing is, he didn't, he speaks very minute English, but then the way how we chat was actually through Facebook chat, and he actually used a translator.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So
how does that work out? Because expressions of speech and all that, they don't really translate well.
Yeah, they don't translate well, so I can actually kind of like decipher, or it's kind of like a little bit what he's trying to say.
It's probably fun.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit skewed, of course, but you get the idea. Yeah.
Okay.
So then I was able to communicate with him and saying that, hey, we have I'm hosting a tournament with Chris. Would you like to watch? And
Right.
And then he said yes.
That's awesome. So both him and Laugh.
Laugh.
Now Laugh is an English speaker.
Yes.
So, right?
Yeah, he actually studied in California.
Oh, that's cool.
University of Southern California, I believe.
Cool.
And now he just runs his own line with Itoki and Omnisticks.
Oh, cool. Okay, so he's got a little side job going on.
Yeah,
that's
so
good.
he's actually he's self-employed, so he
Nice.
actually makes.
That's cool.
He actually makes CE sticks. The Korean version and the software edition.
Now, do you know? Not that we want to plug in any extra products here, but ultimately we will. But what's the name of his company and the sticks?
I think it's called Itoki. If you go online, itoki.com, I believe. And then his sticks are called Omni.
Omni. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. Can you hear a single thing he's saying?
I cannot.
No. Okay, so let's talk about the match. I'm sorry, it's loud. We have headsets on. Look at him. He's gonna hit me when we go outside. I know it.
But what's weird is that he's in the bracket.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So what's gonna happen?
I don't think he's able to play. That's the problem. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's move on. Let's talk about what's happening on the screen right now.
It's a mirror match.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is a 5-5 match. That's about all I know about it.
Pretty much this is going to determine who is a little bit more, I guess.
Yeah. Now let me try to figure out who's on the. Well, I am gonna. Oh, super! Now this is something we never see from Vega players, because that super can be jumped out of. There's a lot of moves that beat it. It has no invincibility, so you can just beat it out clean. So I am surprised. And now he has no meter. And meter is one of the ways for Vegas to get out of the corner. And I mean, it's not really a good anti-air, but one of his only anti-airs is the EX flip.
Okay.
Awful startup, and usually loses horribly to jump-ins, even when they're not timed properly. But now he's starting without any meter. And as other commentators would say, without any resources.
Just like we said before, there's a lot of different diverse players that we have out tonight, so you're going to see, it's not going to be a surprise if you see some mirror matches.
Right, yeah. Okay. I just noticed they're actually both using the same Ultra. That Ultra, I think, I was talking to Vince, he's not thrilled about it, but he is happy that it's actually getting quicker startup on the 2012 edition, so...
So it's going to have invincibility at startup?
No, a quicker startup. It's going to go from 9 to 8 frames, so it can... Now, it's kind of hard to use it as an anti-air. 8 frames will make it somewhat easier, but not a ton. It's not like, hey, say, I don't know, Dolphins is a 4 frame,
Right.
Hey, you can't jump in at me type of thing. Oh, nice, a little combo. Now that is Viper damage right there. So I hate when
so much damage.
I hate when Vegas complain about not being able to do anything. I'm like, have you seen your combos lately? Yeah, it's kind of hard to land them. I'll give you that. But when you do, it hurts, buddy.
It hurts a lot.
Yeah.
Look again.
I've noticed whoever the player is sporting is that yellow and red pants? Yellow and... I'm colorblind, by the way.
Oh, no, yeah,
This guy.
A little bit, yeah,
Yellow and red?
Yeah.
He likes, every time the other guy does a slide, he likes to reversal because the slide, unless the very tip of it hits, it's very unsafe. So he's trying to punish it, but the guy on the first player's side, I hate saying it like this, so sorry to all our viewers. But thus far he's been spacing them out correctly. The only time he got hit by it was because he followed up with a normal, and the flip beat it. So, nice little anti-air.
Oh, look at this slightly here.
That was a nice little anti-air, yeah. Chance for a mix-up. Doesn't convey any damage.
Game.
Okay, next round. Do you know who's taking care of the rockets? Because Chris is sitting right here, so... Oh, okay. No wonder. Oh, wrongly timed meaty. Startup of that close-tending Fierce gets grabbed. Nice big combo. Nice little carrot throw. That carrot throw is scary. And people say, Kara, I'm sorry. Yeah, they say Kansas bad. Don't forget about Vega. Yeah, what's going on, Andy?
What's this? Yes.
That's what she said. Okay, so Vega takes it, surprisingly. Who won that? Oh, way to go. Here, give me 5. We had no idea who was who. I was like, the player with the yellow and red pants, he's doing this. Were you're the one with the orange pants and the... Oh, they're both doing random stuff. Oh, I did see the Kara. Oh, Kara. I'm sorry, man. My American's coming out. Kara. A little Kara. Okay, so we're moving right along because it's on average we're doing 5 matches every 5 minutes, which is awesome.
Well, that's actually running pretty good. It's like barely 9 o'clock right now.
Yeah.
So.
I like the setup that we currently have, where it's only 1 game at a time. I know it's because out of the convenience of the venue that we're at, because we don't have as many setups. But it just works out because, say, hey, I don't want to be here for MK. I want to go get some food. Yeah. But I'll be back for Third Strike. It works out.
Yeah, and it just, you know, you can just play downtown for a little bit.
Yeah. So I do like that.
That's actually, you know, this is something we're doing. Again, this is a really nice setup. I mean,
you like it? Yeah. I know Chris has put a lot of time into it. Like, religiously, every week you come in and there's something new. Like 1 week, oh, it's a new cabinet.
Oh, yeah, he always updates it on his Facebook, and you know, I'm just like saying, man, Chris, do you actually live here?
have you noticed the cabinet setups we have? That's custom. That's
really crazy.
Chris-tastic.
That is really crazy. Isn't that brand new?
Yeah.
Wasn't that just recently brought in?
Yeah, I don't think it's more than 6 months old. But when he got it, it was bare bones. Like, he put all the legwork into it. I mean, they didn't look anywhere as nice as they are now, say, 2 months ago. He's put in the legwork and he's made it look nice. Because he knows out-of-towners come.
Yes.
And, you know, people talk trash when, setups, TV suck, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, he's put in the extra effort to make sure that those things are not completely nullified, but diminished. I have no problems in saying, hey, I'm from GameWorks. You know, some people are like, I don't like GameWorks, it's a gaming center, I'd rather go to an arcade. But all the best competition here in San Antonio shows up at GameWorks. If you don't come here, you're missing out. So if any viewers out there are from San Antonio and you're sitting on your couch eating potato chips while you're watching the stream, you are missing out.
Especially tonight, too.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of arcades and Arcade UFO in Austin, we have one of Austin's very own, Jerry.
Jerry Too Bad.
Yeah, he plays a plethora of characters. I've seen him play Abel, Ken, Kuma, and Ryu.
So he's very versatile then.
Yeah. Well, at least on that intermediate level. I'm not sure if all his characters are up to par, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I play five different characters, but the only character I would ever even think about bringing to a tournament would be Balrog. So, but it looks like if this is not just a troll, he is going to be sticking with Ken. What you guys just saw was a button check, and I think we're going to get on. Yep. So, Honda player happens to be Julman.
Okay.
So this should be a very good match in the likes of the House versus Julman. I heard some of that commotion going on. I had my game, so I missed it. But I'm sure this is going to be archived. So if anyone misses a game, or if you just happen to tune in right now, welcome. And any games that you missed that you want to watch, you can always watch the archive later on. I mean, this thing's, they load up really quickly. Like, by the time the tournament's over, every single one of these files should be uploaded.
Yeah, that's because I remember when I was watching when I was following you guys before, you know, I noticed that there was you have long strings of different, you know, recorded streams.
Yeah, clips.
Yeah, clips. Yeah. So then I'm like, oh, this is actually recorded as an archive.
Yep. And they stay on there forever. I know there's a limit. I think I want to say 3-month mark or whatnot. They actually refresh, so only the latest ones stay. But yeah, 3 months is enough. Usually I have enough time to, you know, I think back, I'm like, oh, hey, there's a match, I want to go back and see what I made mistakes and stuff. Yeah. Okay, so on to the match. So Jerry is sporting Ken. Oh.
I know he played against Mago.
Really?
Evo. Yeah, he was Jerry too. That was actually in one of my brackets that I ran for quarterfinals.
That's cool.
Yeah. And he was playing against Mago, and then who else was also The Infiltration, Marn, Justin Wong, Latif.
Wow, it's full of killers.
Yeah,
Same
Latif.
pool? No way.
Yes, Bruvar Duck was also in it too.
Yep. Misses a critical combo there. Oh, nice little deep DP there. Goes in for another one. It goes for a little focus attack brain trap. He does not bite. You know, I'm not very keen on that. Oh, here comes the tsunami. Nope. Stops after one. No FADC with the Ultra. Wants to save it for shenanigans. And his Ultra's at 50% anyway, so I'm glad he saved it. Alright. Julman trying to sneak a sumo slam through that fake.
I actually know this matchup, so I could conversate on it.
Are you trying to kick me out? Alright, nice little crossover EX. Doesn't convert though. This is one of those matches where Ken's fireball game really gets exposed because bad recovery, anything. Honda's jump in fierce is it reaches half the screen. You have to respect it. Alright, nice little standing forward. It's one of the few moves in the game that actually hits slow, but it's a standing attack. Yeah. So he's at a range where you would typically think, okay, all incoming moves are going to be overheads or mids. And he gets you. You know, a lot like fighting Sea Viper, something you always have to keep in the back of your head.
Definitely everywhere.
Yeah.
It's almost like, you know, she does kind of like a, you know, it looks like she's going to cross you over or she's going to do an overhead. But
she doesn't look like she belongs to Street Fighter. That's what I always say when I lose. Like, really? A low hit from half the screen away? Come on, get out of here.
Well, same thing is Seth now. I mean, like, he's the only character that actually has aerials.
What do you mean aerials?
Aerials, he can actually do some aerial combos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, damaging juggles, yeah, definitely. Okay, so now we see a switch from Ken to Yun. Let's see, I like this switch. Not only enables Jerry to play in a different way, because now whatever data Julman had downloaded about him, it's all nullified, it's all gone away because it's a completely new character, so I do like that. He does have that huge comeback factor with Yun. But on the flip side, Honda is one of those characters that does very well against the twins.
What is actually the matchup between the two?
Oh my gosh. You know, I haven't looked at the latest matchup, but if I would have to say, I'd say it's one of those where it's very even, 5-5. It's, well, a lot of times when we when we commentate, we like at least I like to call a lot of the matchups dynamic matchups, where it's dependent on player to player location. Say